Hey guys, so for my narrative essay, I decided to talk about an event and experience that happened to me back in 2017. It's actually January 8th of 2017 where I went snowboarding for the day with all of my friends. We went up to Pat's Peak in Henniker, New Hampshire. And basically what I want the takeaway to be of this story is that although you may get injured, you may get hurt, in everyday life, but it shouldn't stop you from doing what you love, and you should move on forward and live your best life. Anyway, what happened was we went up for the day. We were just snowboarding, doing our regular thing, and I ended up basically getting out of my comfort zone and decided to try different tricks and go on different rails and go in the big terrain park and basically not doing the smart thing, but you live and you learn. I had my GoPro actually taped to a ski pole, so I was filming myself the entire day. Got a great video out of it. And so one thing I decided to do was get some speed and try to gap one of the rails. Went down a little too fast, overjumped it, and then the tail of my snowboard actually lodged into the snow. I flipped over and landed right onto my left shoulder. So there I laid right on the ground. All my buddies showed up. They were like, "Oh, you're fine, you're good, let's go again." So me not really wanting to deal with pain or anything, I got right back up, went right back up the mountain. Got to the top, I realized that, hey, I can't strap in my boots, I can't move my arm, I'm in a lot of pain, I gotta go figure this out. So long story short, ended up having my buddy drive my car home, and I get home, my mom took me to the hospital, and after 3 or 4 hours of random scans and tests and all that hospital craziness, I found out I actually broke the ball in my left shoulder, and that was a very scary moment for me. I've never broken a bone in my life, nor have I ever planned on breaking a bone in my life. And what I was told was, A, I couldn't drive my car just because it's a manual stick shift, so they didn't want me driving with one arm, as you could imagine. B, I had to be out of work for a couple weeks because my job is solely based on driving. And then C, it would take away from my schoolwork because I'm kind of ambidextrous, where I'm mostly a righty, but I use my left hand a lot in life. So it was very scary for me because I thought my whole entire life was going to change, and I had to go to PT all the time, multiple times a week. It was pretty bad. They were fearing that I would have to go through surgery, and that would involve getting a plate and a bunch of bolts into my shoulder, and I really, really did not want that to happen. So as time went on, I slowly gained more movement in my shoulder. I was kind of afraid to go back to snowboarding last year, and it almost drove me to quit, but I ended up going. I ended up having the best time of my life. Obviously took it slow, but with time, I came to grow and love snowboarding again because I've been doing it my whole entire life. And this is actually the snowboard right here. This is actually a snowboard I broke my shoulder on, so that's kind of fun to have around and be a part of my life. But so yeah, to this day, I am looking for different places to go snowboarding, looking to buy more equipment to go snowboarding, and I've gained most movement back in my shoulder. Like, didn't break this one, broke this one. You can kind of see I can't get it up all the way. There's still some pain there, but it's not going to stop me from doing what I love. It's not going to stop me from doing what I know. And snowboarding is one of the biggest hobbies I have in my life. And although, yes, I went through this horrible experience of breaking a bone and of not being able to go to work, not being able to drive my car, another thing I love, being taken away from my schoolwork. Once I got through that all, I realized that it's a part of life. You're going to break bones. You're going to hurt yourself. There's going to be rehab. You're going to have to go through a lot to get back up to where you should be. But don't let that stop you from doing what you love. Don't let that stop you from being who you are. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, this changed my life, and I will never look at snowboarding the same, but I do plan on snowboarding for the rest of my life. Thank you, guys.